My fellow Americans, we're gathered here today to show you some knives. Welcome, everybody. It's Shop Shenanigan time. Sandy's going to laugh and drop the phone now. Just to give you a little quick update on what we've been working on. Oh, she dropped the phone. Just finished these up today. A BD1, a lineman, a cleaver, and a Tango Down Tanto. I'll be sharpening these guys first thing in the morning, so you'll be able to see them with edges on Facebook tomorrow evening when Sandy posts the pictures. Because I haven't figured out how to work the camera yet. We have been spending all of our time keeping up with our orders, and I want to thank all of our customers. Y'all guys rock. You're awesome. You have been supporting our small business, and we are doing our best to get these things turned out to you just as quick as we possibly can. Every week we put out between 5 and 6 knives. Sometimes if I get a big custom knife, there might be just 1 or 2 knives a week. But I always try to squeeze in some new models, some variants, so to speak, and stuff for future stock. We haven't had stock in a long time because we got great customers. Every time we put them out there, y'all buy them. I love it. So this is what I've been working on in the spare time. Just to give you an example, I'm going to show you some new stuff going on. This is our BD1. It's been out for quite a while. It's our little boot dagger. The BD2 on YouTube is our most popular video, and it's one of our most popular knives we sell. But I'm coming out with a new model. It's a survival spear. This guy is going to have removable scales. It has lashing points to where you can put this on a spear point. I'll actually do an instructional video how to make a proper spear out of it and how to lash it down. It's going to come with a ferro rod. It's going to be just what I say. It's a survival spear. It's not one of those cheap hollow handle survival knives. This one you can lash. You can take game with it. You can take fish with it. You'll be able to baton wood with it. It's going to be an overall multi-use spear, but it's going to be a bayonet grind. So it's only going to have a secondary edge just about 1/3 of the way down on this knife. So that's coming soon. I have a lot of Japanese influence in my martial arts history naturally, but also in my knife making. So the Kwaiken is something we have been offering for quite a while. Just a simple little knife, a gentleman's knife. I carry the Shinto neck knife. That's my daily carry in the shop. I've been carrying that for over a year now. I have added the Okwaiken. Matter of fact, I got a couple of them that I'm working on. Those will be ready here shortly. Those are 1/4 inch 5160. It's going to be a beast of a slicer. But working on the balance points. In order to get the balance points, you got to get the grind, the bevel lines taken care of. But it's going to be a well-balanced, quick slicer when I get done with it. This is our frontline knife. We have our specialty series, what we call it, and it's 3 blades. It's the front line, the cleaver, and the Persian. They all have the same handle profile, 3 different blade shapes, all 1/4 inch 5160. Those have been very popular. As a matter of fact, I showed you earlier that we got a cleaver going out this week. So the front line is on the list. It's a very aggressive blade for sure. This is a new neck knife I'm working on called the Companion. This will be a paracord wrapped skeletonized handle out of 80 CRV2, 5/32 80 CRV2. Jimping on the spine with a 1/2 inch ferro rod slot when you're striking your ferro rod. So that one's going to be coming out soon. And while I'm fiddling around with stuff, sometimes I come up with little weird ideas. So this is a harpoon or a fish gig or a frog gig. Those are going to be offered. I'm going to heat treat this sometime next week and start throwing it at critters in the yard and see how, not my chickens, but throwing it at critters in the yard and see how it fares. A lot of people have been waiting on this guy. This is not a template. This is, I just finished cutting this out on the saw a couple days ago, so it's rough and jagged, but it's a work in progress. I've got the Talon. I have, let's see, got to make room to fit everything. Got a couple more Old Quakens that are stencils that I just cut out. This is an elongated dagger that I'm going to be working on.
That's 6 minutes.
And I wanted to show you this. This is our Raptor. This is a rough one I'm working on. We got a wonderful customer named Michael from Iowa that ordered a Raptor in the 1890 handle finish. If you've been on our website, you know it's a black figured wood, black stacked handle material. It looks like something, in my opinion, that a Desperado would have carried back in the 1800s. So he bought one of these, shipped it to him, he liked it, and he called me up and he says, "Hey, Eddie, can you do one of those in a camp knife?" And I'm like, "You mean like a chef knife?" And so he sent me a profile of a knife that he wanted. So Michael, there is the steel for your new camp knife. I'll be breathing life into this Franken knife this week. So that is what's going on at the shop right now. We got some more updates coming up. I've got a video we're going to be doing probably over the weekend for the Raptor and some hard use. So y'all take care. From Tactical Edge, be blessed.